And we're back. It's your host, Noel. Trilosophy.com. A new episode of Boxing on the Go. Wilder versus Fury review. What a night of fights it was last Saturday. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, the rematch for the WBC World Heavyweight title. Man, that place was jam-packed, for real. Full of celebrities. I mean, you had your regulars there that are always there on big fights. You know, Michael J. Fox. I'm sure Dave Chappelle was in the building somewhere. I mean, there was a lot of people there. I mean, Jim Boone of KO Tickets said on Twitter that the event was oversold. So, I mean, as far as pay-per-views go, I mean, just the promotion, the co-promotion between ESPN and Fox, that was huge. I mean, I went to the barbershop Saturday morning. College football was on. I'm not sure if it was ESPN or Fox, but, you know, had the little banner at the bottom right corner. Wilder versus Fury 2 pay-per-view, buy now, you know. I mean, Fox and ESPN are just, staples. You had both of these guys go out to on The Masked Singer. It definitely had the big fight feel. I ended up smoking some meats, some ribs, some chicken, smoked them with pecan wood. Everything was good, you know, just preparing for the big night, for the big fight. So the big fight feels were definitely there. You know, Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, came out on a throne, sitting down, you know, and he got rolled to the stage pretty much, right? So, I mean, that was cool. Excuse the way I sound, just coming off like a small cold or congestion. My bad. So, but Deontay Wilder, I mean, his costumes come out like more and more significant. The more it became like a full Iron Man suit, or like I saw on Twitter that he looked like the Shredder, you know. So I mean, it looked really cool. I mean, the from the eyes lit up and everything, but but I mean, how much time did it take to put all that on, and who designs this stuff? I mean, is it Deontay Wilder? I mean, it's always like a crown, and then like a Sub-Zero like mask. Then it became like a skull. Then now it's like the crown and the skull came together with a little touch of like War Machine or something, you know. But you know, so let's get straight to it. Fury went. I mean, as soon as the first bell rang, Fury went straight to Wilder, straight up from the start. Fury was dedicated to headhunting. He was slipping punches and just countering, and he never went backwards. He went in there doing what he said he was going to do. He was looking for a knockout. He was imposing his will, put on those extra pounds to, you know, he was going to bully Wilder, and that definitely showed. Wilder got hurt fairly early in the fight. Legs were not there. His eyes were bulging like he was hurt. He looked concussed. And then his ear started bleeding. A lot of us thought, me also, just watching the fight, I was like, oh man, he's wobbling, you know? So yeah, he got rocked. since his ear was bleeding, it looked like maybe his eardrum popped or something, So that knocks off your equilibrium or your balance, right? So, so yeah, he could barely balance himself and just taking punishment. And by the 5th round, I mean, I was hoping that the ref would stop the fight, or Deontay Wilder's corner should have thrown in the towel. By the 7th round, we were all yelling, "Come on, man!" It seems as Wilder has instructed his team, pretty much never throw in the towel. I want to go out on my own shield. His trainer, JD's, looks like he said the same thing. So by the time they stopped the fight, furthermore, it was we found out there was the co-trainer, Mark Breland, threw in the towel, and JD's and Deontay Wilder were not pleased with that. I think it was very admirable. The more punishment that Deontay Wilder took is only going to hurt you even more. You could suffer permanent damage, so he did you a big-ass favor. He's doing that to protect you, man. He's a boxer himself, I believe. Or he's been in there. Former fighter. I don't know. I forget. But he did Deontay Wilder a big favor. Pretty much, saving him. So, because he looked hurt to me. He looked hurt to everybody that I was watching the fight with. I'm sure all of you guys thought Deontay was hurt. He looked like when he fought Luis Ortiz the first time. It was like the 8th round, I believe, where he was wobbly. King Kong was beating the shit out of him, and then he got saved by the bell, right? Gained his composure and came back to win the fight, but it did not look like that was going to happen this fight by any means. And you know what? Deontay and Jay, you guys understand also. All of you guys, please understand. If Mark Breland didn't throw in the towel, the ref was going to stop the fight. It looked like he was very close to stopping it. It's his job also. That's what refs do. They'll stop the fight if they don't see anything happening, right? And someone looks hurt, they'll stop the fight. So it looks like there's been reports Deontay Wilder and will assess his team, assess what role Mark Breland will take, what role he'll partake in, or if he'll still be on the team. I don't know. That's super disrespectful. I think Mark Breland, if he has an opportunity to go train someone else, I don't know. If they can work it out, great. If not, I don't know. Maybe he should just leave on his own terms, Deontay Wilder was talking shit to Tyson Fury throughout this whole camp, throughout the press conferences, saying he's had 10 different trainers and this and that. And look how it worked out for him. Tyson Fury won the fight by TKO, by technical decision. And it worked out for him. He went back to, went to Sugar Hill. He's someone who he was familiar with, who's trained with from the Kronk gym of the great Emmanuel Stewart. And it worked out for him. Tyson Fury came back in this fight it reminded me of, these two fights reminded me of Canelo and Triple G 1 and 2. The first fight, Canelo was on the back foot, letting Triple G come to him, briefly exchanging here and there, yeah, but definitely was boxing his ass off and on the back foot, just like Tyson Fury did the first fight against Deontay Wilder. Second fight, Canelo was back in Triple G up, which no one has really done, right? Wilder Fury 2. Fury came in the second fight, backed up Deontay Wilder, imposing his will, saying, I'm going to strike you and I'm going to knock you out. Knocked him down twice. It was definitely a huge change. And when you have the ability to do both, you're just a talented fighter. So hats off to Tyson Fury. What a great fucking fighter. Being able to switch up game plans and adjust to win the fight, to win the title. Won the WBC World Heavyweight title. That was the last belt that Tyson Fury, I believe, that he never had. He had all the other 3 belts and the ring, I believe. So he got this one and the Ring magazine title as well. And so Wilder has, in most of these big title fights, there's always a rematch clause. Usually there is. There's a rematch clause in this one. And Deontay Wilder has told Lance Pugmire that he will exercise the rematch clause for the summer, and he's also claiming that the armor that he wore, his costume was like 45 pounds, and put some strain on his legs that he was not used to. He said the batteries and the whole weight of everything. So I don't know. That's to me, that's like a half-ass excuse. I know Deontay Wilder doesn't have the thickest legs. I don't know if he skips leg days or does he ever work out his legs. I don't know. They look very skinny to me. But 40 pounds. I'm just wondering, did he not, was there no like dress rehearsal? Did he not put this on, walk the same amount that it is from the from the locker room to the ring? Did you not do that before? Did you barely get that costume like an hour before the fight? I don't know. Because if it would have strained his legs, or kind of like putting on like a weighted vest, like when you're going to run with the weighted vest or exercise with the weighted vest, yeah, it's a workout when you're doing stuff like that. Just walking though, I find that a little hard to believe, but it is what it is. That's something that he's claiming as well. So I don't know. It's like I said, it seems like half-ass excuse. After the fight, he did give Tyson Fury props for just the better man won tonight. That he didn't, but he also didn't want the towel to be thrown in. So it is what it is. Everyone wants the unification bout now more than ever between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Everyone wanted Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua first, right? But the way that Tyson Fury put Deontay Wilder away, people want immediately. They want that unification fight. That's fine. I'm all in for that too. But Deontay Wilder, it's as soon as Deontay Wilder got all this popularity very recently. A big bandwagon, popped off in the Deontay Wilder bandwagon. As fast as that happened, is as fast as everyone got off that bandwagon. Deontay Wilder still has that punch. He lost, okay? Fuck it, people lose. It's his first loss, okay? He's going to be back, and when he comes back, he'll, I don't know if he's going to have to bring in some other trainers. He might have to do the same shit that Tyson Fury did. These things happen, and you got to assess what you did wrong. I mean, besides the costume, okay? You got to work on other skills and techniques. Maybe you need a different trainer to help JD's and Mark Breland, you know? They might be your day one people, but maybe you need someone better that's more experienced than those guys. Just to help, to join your camp, to show you other things. Because even though Deontay Wilder has that one punch, I mean, that's really all he has then, right? Just looking for the knockout, and that's fine and dandy, you know. But it's not always going to work, especially when you're facing a bigger guy that's longer, and he's imposing his will on you and can slip punches and can dodge like Tyson Fury does. Can that happen? Anthony Joshua has proved that he can fight on the back foot as well. You know, I mean, the heavyweight division is really popular right now. I mean, it's booming right now. I mean, you got all these guys right now. I mean, it's titles are being passed back and forth. You know, Anthony Joshua came back, fought on the back foot against Andy Ruiz Jr. and got his titles back. But people jumped off that bandwagon as well, hopped right back on. So Deontay Wilder will get the rematch in the summer. It looks like Bob Arum said that they might push that back to September, October. I don't know. September is probably not a good time because you have the Canelo fight going on. I'm pretty sure like they'll put up. I mean, it won't be the same weekend, but the good thing also is that Canelo's on DAZN, so it's not really, you know, you don't have to shell out those pay-per-view dollars, you know, in the same month. If you already have a subscription or you just pay the $20 for the month. So that's that. I would think better for October. Do they want to, you know, have Pulev step aside? And no, that can't happen because the rematch clause is already there, and Deontay Wilder's going to want that right away. So yeah, there's always a good chance. You can never count out Deontay Wilder. He probably thought, like I said on the last show, I didn't think Tyson Fury was gonna go towards him, like he said. You know, he said in the first, you know, leading up to the first fight that he was gonna knock out Deontay Wilder. You know, and he did, you know, that herky jerky, boxed his ass off, and you know, I think Tyson Fury won the first fight, even with those 2 knockdowns. I mean, he won most of the rounds to me, but like I said, I wasn't mad at the draw. The other thing, so yeah, Deontay Wilder will come back and he could put down Tyson Fury. So we'll see what happens then. Another thing, John Fury, the father of Tyson Fury, wants his son to retire, as he said on Good Morning Britain. No one is going to know Tyson Fury better than his father, better than his family, right? All of us could look and be like, what? You can't retire. You got Anthony Joshua. You got Deontay Wilder. Come on. But, and I mean, that's how we're all going to react. I was even like that, right? Like, what? Come on, man. He just came back from, conquered his demons, his struggled through mental health, came back, lost a shitload of weight, started winning fights, won the WBC World Heavyweight title away from Deontay Wilder. I mean, he's at the top of his game, probably the best he's ever been, right? I don't want him to retire. I think if if he can get past Deontay Wilder again and then beat Anthony Joshua, then you can argue, okay, probably time for him to retire. If he wants us, on top. Became the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world and then retire but I mean, what is Tyson Fury going to do? He seems to really love the spotlight. Can he be a commentator? Can he be a trainer? Can he open a gym? Tyson Fury has as much charisma as anybody or more in the business, The guy is very charismatic. He came to America and, people loved him here. They love him here. He can do whatever he wants. It just depends. Does he have any plans after boxing? Or another thing is he going to go back to, just partying and go back down that hole of, after he retired the first time. He beat Klitschko and just, maybe he was in a dark place already. Right now, it seems like he's in a very positive place, in a positive state. But John Fury wants him, he says he has a family, a nice young family. He has kids, his wife. He wants him to retire, to focus more on them and be with his kids and all that. And that's, as a father, I totally understand that. Absolutely. So, I don't think Tyson Fury will want to retire yet. That's just me. I don't know for sure. But I respect his decision, whichever route he takes, as long as we still have him somewhere in the boxing world, commentating, doing something. It's I think boxing is freaking awesome when Tyson Fury is around. You have him just talking shit or just him talking in general, man. So that's always good. So and yeah, that's about it. That's all I wanted to put out for today. This episode of Boxing on the Go. Please subscribe or leave a like if you like the show. Leave a comment. Tell me how I'm doing. And that's about it. You can follow me on follow Trilosophy on Instagram at Trilosophy. Follow me on Twitter at Moruso71, MORUSO71. All right. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your week, y'all.